Hey, positive people! Hi, my loving collective. Welcome, free energies. Positive vibes only. I am Light Soul. Welcome to my channel, Soulful Light Readings, where I, Light Soul, will be channeling loving, light, and truthful messages from the divine, spirit, source, and the beholder, or all of the above. Hope all is well, and well is all. God is good, and good to all. Ashe, amen, namaste. All messages are timeless. Messages may not resonate, but are beneficial to life learnings. Messages are either what we need to learn, what we are currently learning, or what we need to be reminded. If it resonates, take it. If it don't, then leave it. But be open to receive. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and click on the bell below for updates and notifications. All of my social media info is down below in the description, and also all payment info for any donations that are surely appreciated, okay? Father, tell them what they need to know, not what they want to hear. Let us focus on love, light, and growth. Let us focus on self and make good decisions. What others think of us is none of our business, okay? Let us get into this message. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. So let it be. Ashe. Okay, the message today is the GOAT. You are the GOAT. And if you're not in this GOAT energy, then this is the energy you need to be in. Or this is what you need to be reminded, that you are the GOAT. This is Capricorn energy. You are strong. You have strong will. You are powerful. Stay disciplined. Okay? This message is going to be about the challenge of being human. Like I said, we got this Capricorn energy. Capricorns is ruled by Saturn, which is about maintaining inclination to follow the rules and complete obligations. It's about maintaining motivation to stay disciplined, about being responsible, about working hard to be human, and embodying the human spirit. It's about honesty, about humility, staying loyal to the Father, the Spirit that is Saturn. Saturn, the planet, is the daddy planet, I say. It's us being disciplined and loyal to the Father, to Spirit, to God, to the divine, to the higher power, whatever we call this great spirit in this universe. Staying persistent in the practice of being human. Learning lessons that are valuable to growth and evolution. Just keep practicing being human. We are all human. This was the contract that our souls signed with spirit before we got here. This is the awakening, right? So if you're not woke, this is your awakening, that this is the truth. We signed a contract, and this is a part of the contract, is being human. And being human is practicing kindness, practicing loyalty, practicing truthfulness, practicing to be a good human, to treat others good, to treat ourselves good, to learn how to love ourselves, to learn how to care for ourselves, to care for the world, to be a part of the world, right? To have the willingness to grow, to change, to transform, to evolve. This is part of being human. To want to desire to connect with each other. We all are learning from each other. Having this open mind and knowing, that deeper knowing and understanding each other, understanding that we all are here together and we all are learning from each other. This is the truth. This is part of being human. Okay? So, learning lessons that are valuable to growth and evolution. This is what we're here to do, to be human, is to grow, to evolve, to transform to our higher self, to be in this high vibration, right? To be positive, to be light. We all have this light inside of us. Um, some of us are dead inside. Some of us are lost. Some of us don't know. We came into this world, we didn't know. So we have to wake up to know this, to understand this, to receive it. And this is the law of the 12th law. Cause and effect. Every action has a consequence, and what we sow, we reap. So we come into this world, when we make mistakes, we have to learn that we are making mistakes. And whatever happens to us is because we are reaping what we sowed. So if we do bad things and make mistakes in this world, which we are human, that's what we're here for. We here to learn that we get to make mistakes today. This is the change. We get to make mistakes because we are human, and God gives us grace. That was the sacrifice, the sixth sacrificial lamb. Because God was sacrificed, we get to be human today. We get to make mistakes and we get to learn from them. That's the beauty of it. That's the light. That's the beauty in the darkness. When we are in that dark place and we don't know and we don't understand and we not even aware of this. And that is that awakening, that spiritual awakening, that knowing, that understanding. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know this. I didn't know any better. So now that I know, we have free will. Come into this world with free will. We can be a part of life and accept that, and we can change. We can grow. We can work hard to be the human that God wants us to be. So I am receiving Pluto energy. These are the challenges of life. The challenges of life is transforming, being constantly transforming. Life, I'm sorry about that phone in the background. um, this is about transformation, constantly transforming ourselves as human beings, constantly changing, regenerating. We can regenerate the energy. We are regenerating as a generation, the change, changing into light. This is the new world that we're going to experience. The new world is the inner world, the inner light. So, rebirth, constantly rebirthing ourselves. We are constantly dying. A part of us is dying, the old us. So, we are going to constantly rebirth. And this is what we have to accept, that the world is going to keep changing, but we as people and human beings are going to keep changing as well. We are supposed to change. We are supposed to adapt to the changes. Staying strong, staying grounded. That Capricorn energy. Capricorn is a earth sign. So earth signs is about strength and grounding. So staying strong through the challenges, the struggles, with it, which is Pluto is about. Pluto is about challenges, struggles, power. So finding power and maintaining power through the struggles and the challenges in life. Controlling our power through self-control. We can't control nothing else in this world. We can't control people, but we can control ourselves. We can control our thinking. We can control our minds. We have the power to do that. The power of mind. And how do we do this? Ways we can do this: we can chant, we can do affirmations. Okay, following fate and destiny. Everything happens for a reason. If something is happening, it's because this is the wake up call. If something is not going, it's not flowing, it's because that's the change that need to be made. Life is hard. It is not easy. It is not made to be easy. It's made to be a challenge. But things are simple when you go with the flow. Go with the divine flow. Go with the flow of the universe. That's following fate and destiny. What is destined for you? So I'm getting 12th house energy, which is the unseen. What's in the unconscious? The invisible. We got sorrow, sadness. Some of you might be sad right now, going through a lot of depression, stress, worries. The shadow. That's the shadow. We have to work on our shadow. We have to heal. I'm getting secrets. Secrets need to be revealed. If things are bothering us and we can't focus, it's because we need to reveal some things. We need to talk about some things. We need to shine light on our shadow. This is part of being human. We got affairs. Um, if some affairs going on, maybe somebody was just revealed that somebody, their significant other, was having an affair, or maybe this is one of your secrets, you having an affair. You gotta follow your instincts with that. If it's bothering you, you need to confess and speak the truth. Keep your conscience clear. We have a conscience, and if you care, it's gonna be bothering you. It's gonna keep bothering you until you deal with it. I'm getting addictions. Um, this is something you guys might be dealing with right now. Is addictions. I am a recovering addict. 2.5 years from alcoholism, drugs, and sex. So I am in this challenge myself of staying pure, not only from my mind, of keeping negativity, negative things out my head, staying positive, but I'm also keeping my heart pure. I'm constantly getting hurt, but I am forgiving people because we are all human, right? We all make mistakes. So forgiving people and the past might be coming up right now. So I forgive myself for what I've done in the past because I'm not perfect either. I made mistakes. I've had both ends where wrong was done to me and I've done my wrong too. So I am not the one to judge. So this is something we might be going through right now. We got emotions. We need to heal from our emotions. If we feeling sad, if we feeling depressed, if we feeling really emotional, been crying a lot, depressed. These are the things that's unseen right now. So the 12th house is ruled by Pisces and Neptune. Pisces is a water sign. Water is about healing. Water is about emotions, depth. So we need to go deep and heal. Heal our feelings. This is what water, the element water is associated with. Emotions, feelings, depth, and relationships. Maybe it's some relationships that need to be healed. Like we got with the affairs. Heal those relationship affairs. Okay? How to heal, retreat, introspect, go on a inner escape with self, within self. Escape from the world, be to yourself. A lot of times people are distractions. We need to be to ourselves to think clearly so we can know how we feel. Because sometimes feelings is not always ours. Sometimes we soak in other people's feelings. But sometimes these feelings are ours. So we have to heal those feelings and emotions. Go within ourselves. Accepting things we cannot change. I mentioned that. We can't change the world. We can't change what's going on in the world. What we can change is our mind. We can change our thinking. We can change ourselves, our actions. So focusing on those things, focusing on self, and not worrying about what's going on in the world is either, it's easier said than done. That's why we need to take time out to be with ourselves, to reflect, to introspect, to meditate, right? I'm getting psychological alignments. So if you got something psychological going on, or you feel like it's a psychological something going on psychologically, seek help, professional help. Get a therapist. I feel like we all are therapists and we all can help each other. I hear a lot of people be like, "Oh, I don't get paid for that, so I can't be sitting here listening to people." But that's part of being human, is listening to each other, because we all are going through something. Everybody is going through something, and all we want to do is be heard. We ain't gotta always give advice. Everybody is not looking for advice, but we can sit and listen and be understanding, and that is so healing to our souls. If just somebody can just listen to us and feel us and understand what we're going through. So seeking professional help, seeking help through divination, through the divine, through meditation, sitting with self, through intuition, being called to tap into your intuition right now. If you don't believe, if you believe, get deeper with it. Follow them instincts. You is not crazy. Everything is happening for a reason. Intuition is seeing, that third eye. The things that you are seeing you seeing it for a reason. Intuition is a superpower. It is something that we all have. I don't feel like, some people will say, oh yeah, certain people have that power of, that gift of intuition. I feel like it's all gifted to us, but we just gotta believe it. If we believe it, we'll start seeing more things manifesting in the universe and it's happening. And we gotta take action on it. We gotta see it. We gotta believe it. We gotta receive it. So things happening for a reason. Follow your intuition. Follow your instincts. Follow your gut feeling. Follow the signs, the messages. We have the power. The power of God. The power of spirit. The divine. The higher power within us. The light is inside of us. We have the power to change. We have the power to heal. So we can heal ourselves. God has given that gift to us. All we have to do is put the work into it. Work hard. Stay dedicated. Be willing to. Have that willingness to heal. And stay consistent with it. So I'm getting being of service. Humanitarianism. Capricorns is very human people. Like, if you got Capricorn in your chart, if you are a Capricorn, very down to earth, very understanding. Capricorn show a lot of humility. If you are tapped into yourself, this is who you're supposed to be. This is what Capricorns are. They are very human signs. So being human, speaking and sharing our story, having courage to speak our truth to help others, shining light onto our darkness so that others can know that they are not alone. We are all going through things, all going through struggles and challenges in life. We can help each other with our truth. That is what humility is. When we hear people struggling, first of all, everybody don't, talk to everybody. If somebody feel comfortable talking to you and speaking and telling, some secrets or something that's going on with them, we should listen. We should have compassion and understanding, give them our undivided attention because they feel comfortable. Some of us give that energy that people feel comfortable talking to us. And they're telling some secrets, some things that they feel ashamed of, some things that's guilt that's holding them, guilt on their conscience, and they clearing it up with us. Because that's what we do. This is, we are channels. God is using us to help heal each other. So we listen to people and we don't judge. We shake our head. We say, yeah, I understand. We show compassion. And then with that, having humility, we share our stories. If it resonates, if we went through that, so that person can know that they are not alone. You don't have to feel ashamed. You don't have to carry hatred towards yourself and feel like you are unworthy because of the mistakes that you made. This is part of carrying that human spirit, the spirit of God, the spirit of Christ, that Christ consciousness. Christ did not judge. So this is what we supposed to carry in this world. We supposed to show people that it's okay to speak their truths and develop courage to tell their story, because it'll help all of us. It'll help all of us heal if we speak on the things that we've done wrong. That's us shining light onto our darkness. This is how we become whole, accepting the darkness and the light, that yin yang energy. And this is how we heal. Okay? So, I have some spell deck cards I'm going to share with y'all. I pulled. The first card I have is the Triple Goddess, which is associated with the phases of the moon. So the moon is about intuition. I mentioned this. So if people, whoever know about, keeping up with the moon, this is a practice I do. The moon phases. We got the full moon, which is abundance. And, the waning moon symbolizes wisdom. And it's the crone. It's called the crone, which is the teacher. And the teacher is full of life lessons. So we are teachers with the lessons we learned in life. We can teach people how to be human by sharing the things that we went through in life, our experiences. It's going to help them to be human as well, to understand life and reason why things are happening the way they happen. And it's going to give them clarity and be able to accept things, accept life on life terms. So that's what that card is about. The moon. The moon is intuition. It's about expression. It's about feelings. It's about emotions. It's about death, the beauty in the darkness. And that is what that darkness, that beauty is how the moon shines light in the darkness. And that's who we are as people. The ones that went through darkness, so much darkness. We get to be the light today and shine for people who are still struggling and still is in that darkness and is trying to find a way out. We can show them, hey, I did dark things. I experienced darkness too. And here I am light today. I'm speaking my truth. I'm shining light onto my darkness. This is being human. This is showing humility. We got owl. The owl card. Owls symbolizes wisdom. So this is sharing wisdom, giving knowledge for the things that we went through in life lessons. This is the giving and receiving. We receive strength through the things that we go through in our life. And it gave us wisdom. It gave us knowledge about life. So we receive that and we share it with people. Share our stories. Our stories gives so much strength. So that's what the owl is about. So people can understand, people can learn and want to explore in life, because understanding is freedom for me. I feel like once you understand, you feel more free. if you lost, it's like you stay hidden. You stay hidden in the darkness. You keep those secrets because you don't trust nobody. And if we show people that, hey, I'm human too. I'm not perfect. This is what being human is. Showing that we not perfect. I did some things too. Then they'll feel comfortable and they'll feel this light. Hey, I don't have to feel bad because I did this. I don't have to feel ashamed. I'm not the only one who did this. And people will feel grateful that you shared your story to them because it helped them come out the darkness. Okay, so for the chakras, we got base chakra, which is about patience. Got patience out here and instincts. Um, this is a time right now to ground, to reflect on growth. A lot of us have grown a lot. And it's a time for us to reflect on how much we've grown. Because this is what gives us energy. This is what gives us hope. And this is what gives us power. We see the things that we've done and how much we've changed. And we find gratitude through the stillness, through grounding. Gratitude for the darkness, for the struggles, because it's made us stronger. Following those instincts, following your intuition, being a guide for others, sharing wisdom, sharing knowledge. This is being of service. We are all is service workers. We serve God. We serve the divine. We serve spirit. We serve each other. So tapping into this power, the power of service, and believing in that power, believing that we can help change people with our strength, with our stories, believing in ourselves. Okay, so some tarot cards that I pulled was the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So it's a lot of cups out here. So like I said, the cups is about healing. It's about emotions. Like, I can't make this up. This reading is about tapping into our emotions, our feelings, and expressing ourselves. This is how we heal. Cups is about healing. So we have to heal these things that's in the darkness. We have to help heal each other. Seeing the possibilities with the Seven of Cups, there's so many possibilities that how we can heal. There's so many different ways. Believing in the impossible is what I'm getting. Believing that anything is possible. 12th house is all about, is also about dreams. So following your dreams, because anything is impossible. Anything is possible. With the High Priestess is an intuitive card, a spiritual leader. She carries a lot of wisdom of prophecy. So we got some prophets here, some people who carry a lot of truth. When you tap into that intuition, or if you already tapped in, share your truth, give that knowledge, give that wisdom. We can't hold it all in. God didn't give us all this knowledge and wisdom for us to keep it to ourselves. We have to give it away. And that's how the world works. That's how we become stronger as a whole. Is receiving and giving. That's what that Six of Cups as well is giving. Six of Cups, giving and receiving. With the Four of Cups is staying hopeful and seeing that things that we went through made us stronger, and not focusing on the negative things. Being grateful for the things that we have. Letting go of negativity. Letting go of pessimism. And having faith. Faith in each other. Faith in the divine. Faith in the plan. The divine plan for us. Being a part of life. Fully. Wholly. Going with the flow. We got Ace of Wands. That Ace of Wands is, I feel like, it's the magic within ourselves. That power, the power of God. When we believe, when we have faith, when we believe in ourselves, the power within ourselves, and the power that we can heal each other, help each other. That willingness to serve, that willingness to help each other, to help others, that willingness to heal self so that we can help others. This is what life is about. This is the bigger picture. This is God's promise. This is the peace. This is the love. The peace is within us, within ourselves, from healing and accepting and going with the flow and being disciplined. Okay? I'm going to pull some Green Witch cards. Let's see what we got. We got 37 minutes on the clock. I don't want to be too long. Let me pull a couple cards. I really hope y'all feel better today. It's a lot of dark energy in this reading. So I'm hoping. And it's raining outside too. It's kind of gloomy. So it's just the real gloomy, dark energy right now. And I'm hoping that everybody feel better. Everybody is doing their work to heal. Everybody is feeling determined to heal, willing to heal, and having the courage to heal. Luck. We got luck. Luck card. We got agreements. We are lucky because of change. That the change is to cleanse, how we cleanse with water, with the cups. By expressing ourselves and expressing our emotions and speaking our truth. This is what cleanses us. This is what gives us a rebirth. When we confess, when we speak up, we talk about things, how we feel. This is how we are lucky. This is the change in life now. This is how we heal. And the lucky card, it has the symbol of water. So this is all about water. This is all about devotion to healing. Staying devoted to healing. This is how we gonna feel good within ourselves, with ourselves, inside, with the world. If we constantly keep healing. And it has the number 31 on there. So I'm going to look up 31 in the angel number book. It says, Saints and masters are working closely with your prayers and intentions at this time. Know that they are doing the best to help you. So those of you who are praying for change, keep staying hopeful. The masters, the divine, the higher up, they're hearing you right now. They hear your prayers and intentions. Be patient. Growth takes time. This is a time to reflect right now. Stay persistent and surrender to this energy right now. It might not be a time for you to keep working. Right now you might just need to be still and just focus on God. Focus on faith. Focus on the breath. That breath is God. That breath is spirit. We need to be reminded of that sometimes because we are experiencing so much heaviness. So when we feel that heaviness, we need to sit, be still, and know that we have God inside of us. We call on God and we want help. We try to seek help. And all we have to do is sit with ourselves because God is within us. Okay, the second card is agreement. This is the agreement. This is part of the contract that we signed to be human. This is the experience of being human. These are all the rules. We have to stay consistent and work on ourselves to change, to heal. That's what is given. We signed that contract. We on this card, it has a pen, like a feather pen, and that's what it is given, like signed on a dotted line. We signed our name on it before we even got here into this world. And when we agreed that we was going to have amnesia and lose our memory, and we just had to start from fresh, and we got to learn. We got to learn everything. We don't know. We come into this world, we don't know nothing. And we got to learn. This is part of being human. We got to learn that this is what life is about. In this earth school is being human. So this is what we all here for. And we agreed to it. We agreed to the life that we chose. We agreed to the pain. We agreed to the struggles. We agreed that we was going to feel all these emotions. This is a part of being human. So it has 24, number 24 on there. These numbers can be significant. 31 and 24. Maybe it's your birthday. Maybe it's your age. Something significant with these numbers. 24. Let me look it up. Angels are shining a light of harmony on you and your personal relationships. Any conflicts are now being resolved. Like, come on, like, I cannot make this up. This is light, shining light onto the darkness, being in harmony. We are one. We are one unity. We need to get together and help each other. We are all connected, right? These are personal relationships. To heal those personal relationships with ourselves, with God, with our faith, with people. Make amends, speak our truths, so we can feel better. Stop holding this weight, this heaviness. Any conflicts, all the conflicts right now, let it go. Make peace. Make peace with ourselves, with each other, with the world. Accept the world just for what it is, which is light and darkness. It's a lot of darkness in the world, but it's a lot of light too. We got to see it. It's both. Okay. All right. I like that message. Very enlightening. Okay, that is going to be the message for today. I'm ending with be positive, be loving, be kind, be sweet like honey. Peace.